Ian, we love talking about our old classic video games, and we especially like talking about old video game records that matter so much in the grand scheme of things.
I hate it, and I hate Billy Mitchell.
I was being facetious, but okay.
Billy, I'm a lying. Mitchell got his.
Don't demonetize our YouTube.
Got his records reinstated in the Guinness Book of World Records. Guinness, actually, what a lot of people don't know is that the Guinness now holds the world record for guzzling piss.
But Ian, what if I want a Guinness World Record at some point? Now they're gonna not like me anymore.
I don't know. I then don't want a Guinness World Record. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Well, that's what people don't know about Guinness World Records. You basically buy them.
You buy it. They come out and they like fucking verify it.
They give you a little plaque.
Okay, you can eat 20 hot dogs with your anus. Great. And then they fucking they sign it and they go back home, and that's the end of it.
Is that 20 in a row or 20 all at once in like in a ring together, like in a clump?
I'd have to check the book. I'd have to check the book.
There might be a different category.
I'd have to check the good book of totally valid records.
We all had our Guinness. Remember, everyone had the Guinness World Records in your classroom.
Yeah. You know, it was always like $5 because it's full of lies.
You had your tallest guy. You had the fingernails that were 12 feet long.
Yeah, you got it.
The two heavy set twins on the motorcycle. We all loved it.
You got it from your Scholastic reader. It was like on sale this week, 1972's Guinness Book of World Records for $3.
No, they update every year like an encyclopedia.
I mean they do, but
Billy Mitchell though is in a lawsuit versus Twin Galaxies, who
fucking take it away, Pat.
So Twin Galaxies is getting sued by Billy Mitchell, and also Apollo Legend YouTuber, because they claim allegedly that Billy Mitchell cheated with his Donkey Kong scores, because there was evidence produced that it might have been played not on a real arcade Donkey Kong board, but on a MAME, basically a MAME program based upon evidence of interstitial transitions happening that look more like the MAME Donkey Kong program versus the actual arcade board. And this has been, I don't want to say 100% verified, but pretty much verified by the experts looking at this, at least on the Twin Galaxies, judiciary board, if you want to call them, saying that, yeah, this original record wasn't, done on an original arcade board. So that's what Billy's been fighting against. And I guess he was coming after Guinness Book of World Records because Guinness folded like a cheap suit and said, you know what, Billy? Yeah, we believe you. This is fine.
We love the taste of your asshole, Billy. Let us keep munching it.
So they basically, you want to see go over what they said, Ian?
Yeah, sure. I'll try to read this shit without vomiting.
Okay.
After reviewing Billy's gameplay and reproducing similar games myself, I could honestly say that this is legitimate gameplay, Lakeman said in a statement. I do not see a reason why Billy would need to even use MAME or save states to film both games with this style of play.
That's not quite the point, though.
That's not the fucking point, asshole.
That's not the point. The point was you were not allowed to use MAME in order to do any of these records.
No one's saying that he can't get the score.
That's not what people are saying.
What we're saying is that he's so obsessed with being the first in something because he's a fucking asshole that he lied about having the first on official hardware. People have looked at the pictures. You can find the pictures online. MAME is how the screen sets up. MAME, Billy, arcade. Billy's are the exact same as MAME.
In terms of the images.
In terms of the images.
Sure.
In terms of how it builds out the screen.
Builds out the screen when you see the girders fall.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't see how there's any way to dispute that. But they're just going to say that's so. And I'm trying to find the other quote. There's another quote that was here we go. In a written statement, Day also cites industry veteran Todd Tuckey in saying, what Twin Galaxies new owners assert about Billy Mitchell's score is simply not possible. This is a bold-faced, outright lie and would almost be hilarious if it wasn't so insane. There has never been and never will be an emulsion. Okay, they were trying to spell emulator, but they spelled it wrong.
Okay.
Board that plugs into a Donkey Kong machine. It is simply impossible for anything but legitimate hardware to have been inside Billy Mitchell's machine.
So they're saying that there could not have been any MAME setup possible in a Donkey Kong cabinet. That's what they're saying.
Yes. That is just wrong on so many levels. There is an update here. I don't know why Ars Techno would have had to update it. It feels like this should have been an editor's note immediately. Putting emulation hardware inside cabinets that look standard from the outside has been relatively common for years. Ars regrets not including this context in the original
Oh, because they got hit on, I think.
Yeah, they should have.
Because MAME has existed since, what, like 95? Around there?
There's even a fucking genre of furniture you can buy for your house known as a MAME cabinet.
And that's been a regular thing for at least 10, 12 years.
There's nothing special about the Donkey Kong cabinet. The Donkey Kong cabinet, like every arcade cabinet, is a fucking tube, TV screen, and empty space.
Yes,
you can
hook it up to a computer.
You can
there's hardware to
hook
do
it up to you can shove anything you want in there.
Yeah.
You
Retro
can
Pie.
you could store 50 cheeseburgers in there if you wanted to.
MAME's existed since '97. I would probably guess that within a year or two of MAME existing, people were building MAME cabinets or putting them in existing machines. Probably. Remember that big behemoth I had, Ian, in the old game room?
Yeah.
The 4-player cabinet. That MAME cabinet, Ian, was originally an arcade cabinet. So I converted it. I put a computer inside it. It's possible to do that with original arcade machines. It was an X-Men Children of the Atom fighting game, by the way. That became that cabinet. So it's ludicrous. This is what's happening. This is Guinness saying, please don't sue us. Whatever. It's not worth our time because we're going to go out.
Yes, that's exactly what
we're
it
going to go
is.
out and find the guy who can fart the most in an hour. That's what we care about, making money. We don't give a shit about this fucking bullshit. It's not our bread and butter. We don't care.
Right.
We're going to find who has the longest toenails, clippings or whatever. That's what we care about. Like, this is such a small part of our business. We don't give a shit at this point. They're just making money off of people that want, self-aggrandizing little plaques of themselves and memorials. I'm not saying if one of those people is developing a new game console, but probably. So those are the people that's how they make their money.
Yes.
Guinness Book. It's not like this esteemed organization.
Right.
Guinness Book. It's not. It's a joke. They might have a little museum here and there, like on piers somewhere or boardwalks. What are they doing? No, that's Ripley's Believe It or Not. They don't even have that. I'm confused with Ripley's Believe It or Not. Ripley's has more cachet than Guinness Book of World Records.
So, anyways, yeah, I mean, it's absurd, and to see Walter Day, fucking like.
Well, he carries Billy's water. We know that. He always has. They're arm in arm.
A further caricature. It's.
So again, this isn't an indication that Billy's going to win his court cases at all against Apollo Legend or against Twin Galaxies. He might use this potentially as evidence, but it's going to come down to the experts saying, okay, was the record set on the MAME cabinet or MAME or real hardware? That's what it's going to come down to.
Yep.
That's what it's going to come down to. And even if that's the case, if Twin Galaxies believed that it was done on a MAME cabinet, then it's fine. You have to prove that they didn't believe it was done on it and then still lied about it.
Right, exactly.
It's going to be so hard to prove the defamation in this case here. So, all right. Anything else to add? I mean, I just I don't know. I don't know. We're an insane point when it comes to some of this stuff. Mitchell said, unfortunately, in 2018, I became the subject of false allegations. I just shook my head as to how this would happen. I didn't shake my head long. My support system simply wouldn't let me. Okay, there you go. When reached for comment by our Technica Twin Galaxies owner and CEO, Jace Hall sent the following meme as a message, which he said could serve as his quote on the matter, which is Kermit drinking the Lipton's tea.
Yeah.
Which basically means it's fucking nothing. I'm just going to go on with things, Mitchell also released a fuller video statement where he says he first got in touch with Guinness last September. Mitchell used the opportunity to praise Guinness's reputation. Oh, that sterling Guinness reputation. They really do their investigative work when it comes to this stuff. He says it was very refreshing dealing with them as they conducted their own investigation. Sure, yeah. Guinness has their investigators on the case. Their whole team, I'm sure, is looking into this stuff. Yeah, it's a joke.